If you don't know what is going on now, you're probably staying under the rock. Or maybe you are living in Ibadan. I don't know.
As a young person that is not married, if you are not physically attracted to somebody, there is a problem. A lady should never ask a guy, what are we doing? The creativity that you could have put into your business to make more money, you are using it to raise a girl that will not be your wife. So it's a waste of time.
But it's practice too now.
You can see a fine girl on the street, she looks good, braids, everything. But when she opens her mouth to talk, you know that there is nothing inside. Her brain is almost rotting. I mean, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mommies and daddies, this is the
Gen Z code.
This is the Gen Z code. So now, this is a podcast session for ourselves as Gen Z to actually discuss like matters that touch the heart, matters that actually touch the heart as like for us Gen Z people. So we are moving past the conventional way of, minister, having a minister, everybody coming to just listen and all of that. And we are now going into having authentic conversations.
Yeah, we're going into having authentic conversations with our audience, not just gathering ourselves together on a Telegram group chat, but sitting before the camera and talking to you directly in your face about matters that relates to you, even at this your age range. So on this series of conversations we're going to be having, we're going to be talking about spirituality, we're going to be talking about peer pressure as a Gen Z, we're going to be talking about how you can navigate your academics also. So this is a very wholesome conversation that we are going to be having, and this one we are starting with is the one that you are really going to enjoy. I mean,
like ever since we got the topic, I've been waiting. I've been dreading this day. I don't know, dreading in a good way or in a bad way. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. It depends on how the podcast goes. But it's that time of the season. It's February. If you don't know what is going on now, you're probably staying under the rock, or maybe you are living in Ibadan. I don't know. So it's that time of the year where we deceive ourselves. This person will talk to this person. This brother will talk to that sister, and then we develop. What's it called? What's that celebration called? Remind me. I can't remember. So it's the Valentine period, and we will be discussing Christian relationships and also Christian situationships. You know yourself. Anyways, so now we are starting. Have you introduced yourself?
No.
All right. Let me start.
Right.
So my name is, drum roll please. My name is Yomide. So I came up with it. I hope you guys are excited. Anyways, my name is Yomide, and then here with me is the one and only
Ola Daniel.
The Ola Daniel.
Yes, yeah.
Probably, I think you are the most influential person or the most popular person I have as my contact.
Of course. It's not pride, it's confidence in knowing who I am.
Moving on. All right, so we'll be talking about Christian relationships, situationships, and how you can navigate it as a Gen Z in Christ. Gen Z generation Zion. Remember? All right, so Ola Daniel, tell me, what do you define as love, or how will you define love?
Okay, so thank you very much. Love is a concept that I believe in this our generation, a lot of people have misused the word. And this conversation that we are having, we are basing it off scriptures. So I want us to quickly look at 1 Corinthians 13, 4 to verse 8. I'm going to read it here and very fast. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. Love does not demand its own way. Love is not irritable. It keeps no record of when it has been wrong. It is never glad about injustice, but rejoices when the truth wins out. Love never gives up. Love never fails. Love never loses hope. And love endures through every circumstance. Love will last forever, but prophecy and speaking in unknown languages and special knowledge will all disappear. So why did I read that scripture? What I am saying is that we do not define love as children of God the way the world defines love. The way we should define love as children of God should stand from our understanding of what we know in scriptures. Love from scriptures is kind. Love is not jealous. Love is not boastful. Love does not take into record or take into account the wrongdoing of your neighbor, right? So what I am saying is that love is not a feeling, love is commitment, right? You don't have to feel for somebody before you can genuinely love that person. Attraction, feelings are but a subset of what love is generally all about. Love, foundationally, is commitment. There are quite a number of things that lead to commitment, which is attraction. You getting to know that person, you trust, you check for compatibility, you guys become intimate, right? Before you now say that, yes, based on everything that I know about you, I have decided that through thick and thin, I'll remain committed to you. So love is beyond feeling. Love is beyond attraction. Love is commitment.
You mentioned something earlier. You said it goes beyond the way we just like the way we have described love or the way we have defined love. Normally, thank God for thank God for the grace of God. But earlier in my life, the way I would have defined love is okay, I see this particular babe or I see this particular person, and then like butterflies in my belly. Oh, be now some anyway, so butterflies, I keep thinking about you every day. I keep like I can't take you off my mind. I want the best for you, blah blah blah. That was how I define love, and I believe that is how many people define love. Like they confuse love for good feelings, or they confuse love for attraction, just like we mentioned. But if I'm to define love, I think love is sacrifice. Like love goes beyond just what you have to gain from that particular person. Because one way or the other, if you are falling in love with somebody based on how attracted that person is, it's a selfish desire.
Definitely.
Do you agree?
Yeah, yeah.
And so I believe it's sacrifice, about sacrifice. And when people normally ask me now, what is love? How I define love is my mommy and daddy. Like I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you.
Oh.
Forget I define it as like husband and wife because it shows someone one way or the other, someone settled for somebody. You understand? Someone sacrificed something for somebody. Okay, and they also sacrifice stuff to raise a child like me.
Definitely.
You understand? So love is not just okay, I see this particular person, okay, we've been talking for a few months, and then I feel attracted to the person. The person is handsome and blah 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 blah. And we just say that is love and stuff. Do you have anything to add?
Yeah, yeah. I believe that one of the things that we mistake for love in this our generation is butterflies in the belly. You feel that,
Told me now someone.
all right, you feel that you've seen somebody, you like the way the person looks, but you don't know what is inside the person, right? You can see a particular bottle of wine that is dark, but many a times you might not be able to see the content of what is inside the bottle because of the way the container looks like. So it is until you open the container and you drink and taste of what is inside the container before you can now say, I love the content, or I love everything about this container.
Yeah.
So what people mistake for love is that attraction, feelings is just a step into loving that person, right?
It's part of it,
Part
but not
is a
everything.
process,
Exactly.
right? So you can like somebody, but when you get to know the content of the person, you might not like the person again.
Exactly.
And one thing I need to make us understand is that if you want to love somebody, you yourself, you need to have your personal values. Because in having your personal values, you will know who you can bring into your life.
Who you can attract. Exactly.
Myself as a child of God, right, I have my personal values, which is not going into sin and all of those things. So you cannot expect me, who is a child of God, having my personal values, to go and bring somebody that is not of my life,
Exactly.
somebody that is
doesn't
not
match
in
the
my
same
family.
values.
You can see a fine girl on the street, she looks good, braids, everything, but when she opens her mouth to talk, you know that there is nothing inside. Her brain is almost rotting. I mean, out of the abundance of the heart,
The mouth speaks.
the mouth speaks. So you need to first know them, get to know them, right? Before you can decide that I want to commit to you in the place of love. That's just the way it is. And that's where I feel we get it wrong.
All right. So now I want to ask, I want to ask you a question. Be honest.
Okay.
Be honest. Everybody's watching. God is watching you. Are you in love?
Am I in love?
Are you in love?
Of course, now I'm in love with Jesus.
Come on, man.
I have a family. I'm in love with you, brother.
Bro,
I
Azauna. No. I mean, we are talking about the romantic type of love.
Oh, romantic kind of love. That's a very important question.
Don't play politics with this thing.
Romantic kind of love. You see, in life, right?
Before, let's give him time to answer the question. Am I in love? I think I'm in love,
Okay.
but like I'm still trying to like balance it out. Like, is it actually out of sacrifice or is it out of feelings or attraction? So I'm very honest. I'm a very honest boy. I'm very straightforward. I'm in love. I think I'm I think I'm in love.
I mean, that's amazing.
It's
You're not
amazing.
growing any younger
Are
now.
you in love? Are
Am
you
I
in
in
love?
love? That's a question that we need to look deeply into.
Answer now.
Because, for somebody that wants to be great in life, it needs to count the cost, right? But I feel that there are other pressing needs and matters of this conversation that we can talk around.
We
Yes,
can talk
yes.
around. We'll still come back to it. All right. So now we spoke about attraction, and you also mentioned the fact that attraction is a step to like falling in love with somebody or finding love or figuring out that you're in love. So now I'm a guy, and by the grace of God, I'm attracted to females. Is it wrong for me as a Christian Gen Z to see a particular babe and I'm like, this babe has this particular figure. I like the figure. Is it wrong for me to be physically attracted to someone?
So, as a young person that is not married, if you are not physically attracted to somebody, there is a problem.
God bless you.
There is actually an issue with your biological makeup as a person. So the question of if it is right to be attracted to somebody as a young person, it's not directly wrong, right? I can see somebody today and be attracted to that person. There is like 5 to 6, 7 steps from attraction before you get to the subject matter of commitment, which is love. I mean, from attraction, you will get curiosity. After you're attracted to somebody, you want to get to know that person, right? You want to check for values. You want to check for compatibility and all of those things. So attraction is just one step. So it is very valid for you to be attracted to even somebody that supposedly is an unbeliever. Because you see somebody, you don't know the person entirely. It's possible for you to be attracted. But for you to be committed in the place of love, you have to go through the process of curiosity, getting to know that person, trusting the person, right? Getting to know the person inside, the values. If you guys are compatible or not, feelings and all of those things. So I believe that it's not entirely bad, but it just depends on what you do with that attraction. It can destroy you or it can make you.
I think I agree with you there. I think to an extent, with the way we have defined, should I call it modern Christianity or probably the Christianity that was defined to us was, you just be alone and all of a sudden you just pop up married. At some point, I was even thinking maybe it's arranged marriage they will do for me. I don't know. But anyways, I think I came to the realization some time ago that it's actually fine to be attracted to somebody. I mean, there's a reason God gave that person those features now. God is not a wicked God. There's a reason some people have the hourglass feature.
I mean, continue. Very valid point.
Alright, so there's a reason some people have the features and everything. Ladies, I don't know what ladies say, guys. I think they say beards, blah blah blah.
You see your muscle now.
Someone like me now, I'm very attractive to ladies. So, anyways, there's a reason all those features are there. You understand? It's not out of the blues. But just like this man of God here said, it is what you do with that particular thing. It said, Jesus said, when you commit adultery with someone in your heart. So it basically means you can harbor, I want to be picky about my words now, but you can have that thing in your mind, or like you can picture and look at it, like, okay, this person is actually very beautiful, this person is actually very handsome. But if you now decide to lust after the person, or if that attraction now turns to you just being after those physical features itself, then that is now when
that's where it's wrong.
But then it's for clarity's sake, it's fine for you to be attracted.
I mean,
let us quote this clip.
Nah.
The Ola Daniel said it is time for you to be attracted to somebody.
Please, I believe that attraction, like I said, it's dependent on what you do with it. It can make you or it can break you. You just have to be wise. And wisdom means you knowing yourself. Wisdom means knowing the child of whom you are. It's as simple as that. I cannot be a prince and be gunning after what is not royalty. There is a place.
Yeah, I was about to say something.
There is a place of you liking somebody that is not necessarily in your bloodline or royalty. However, when you know who you are and the values you stand for, it's going to create what you are going to put your hand inside. It's going to create who you are going to bring on board. That's just the way it is. That I cannot marry a liar. All right, I cannot marry somebody who steals.
But you can change them, right? That's a lie from the pit of hell.
I mean,
do
I believe in that? Let them change, not because of me. Let them change because they love the Lord, not because they love me. So let them change. If I, in my secret place, in getting to know God, God then reveals supernaturally that person is actually your own. I mean, absolutely fine. After I've already checked, and everything that the person is doing is in alignment with the kingdom of God and in alignment with the Bible. I mean,
and also with your purpose too, because one way or the other, you guys, like you said, you must have values that are compatible with each other.
Values that align. It's a non-negotiable. It's a non-negotiable.
Yeah,
it's a non-negotiable.
So now you said attraction is one of the steps. We all agree. But then this is where most of us get it wrong. I mean, I'm in the church. I see what is going on. I see brothers and sisters. I see them deceiving themselves. The talking stage. I'm going to admit, I haven't forgotten. Why did I forget to ask? Are you in love?
Am I in love?
You forget that time I asked you the question. This man just answer the questions like it's yes or no. Are you in love?
Of course, I'm in love.
With the opposite gender.
I'm in love with my family. My mom is the opposite gender.
It's a romantic type of love is what we're talking about.
No, I doubt. I don't believe.
Have you ever been engaged in a talking stage before?
Of course,
of course. What was your longest?
My longest talking stage was. It was more than 2 days. It was like 1 month. 1 month.
Are you serious?
Yeah. But it didn't later work.
1 month.
Yeah.
Wait.
It didn't later work.
Am I the abnormal one here now?
How many weeks was this talking stage?
Weeks.
Days.
Yes.
Come on, not this patient too.
All right. So my longest, off the top of my head, I think it was past 6 months. I didn't.
6 months.
Wait, hold on.
Hold
on. We listen, we don't judge. We listen, we don't judge. Wait, hold on. So my longest talking stage was 6 months, and the reason I'm categorizing. I mean, there was a time when I wasn't attracted to the person. You understand? Like we were friends before we started developing into. So I'm like saying like everything all together. That's why I'm categorizing everything like as 6 months. You understand? But you said 1 month.
Definitely after friendship. No, it's not this because this is the way it should go that I know, and I've seen it work. I've seen people use it. When you become friends with somebody, right? You want to let your intentions known to the person. You can start you see, talking stage is preceded by friendship.
Sure, yeah.
You cannot be in a talking stage with somebody the day you met them.
Yeah, you must develop.
Yeah, exactly. You guys must have committed to friendship before you now take it to another level. And I feel that talking stage, you don't categorically say that, all right, by the 3rd of March 2026, we are graduating into talking stage. It does not really happen like that. Right? It happens as you guys are talking. Okay, you notice that you guys are talking almost every day. Right? You're already asking questions. How is your future like? Where do you see yourself going to? Right? So as you're asking the question and the person is answering, you're already doing plus and minus in your mind, trying to see if you guys are compatible or not. You will just know that this person has something, but the person has not opened his or her mouth to say it. When you guys are going to church together every day, right? You are always together, you're always talking into the late nights and all, right? I feel that A lady should never ask a guy, what are we doing? That's just my, that's just,
I mean,
that's just what I work with, right? It is the guy that should say that.
a guy with intention will
Exactly.
take the lead. Okay.
Take the lead. Don't confuse your girl. I mean, don't confuse her. You're already talking, you already know what you want to do with your life. You already have an idea of where she is going. And you know that under God, you guys are compatible. I mean, spill the tea already.
Come on.
Don't waste time.
So you see, February 14 is coming. If there is no intention in it, because
Spill the tea already. Don't waste
it
time.
is well, it is well. Well, though, you know, I think now that you've given it more context, you know that way you said the lady shouldn't ask the guy, what are we doing? You've given it more context, and now I understand. But then, I don't think you should be in a relationship that doesn't have a definition. If you find yourself in a relationship that doesn't have the definition, I think you have all the rights to actually question, what are we doing? You get, if you guys have been speaking, for instance, I'll use myself as an example. So, for instance, there's this particular girl I was talking to. Like I said, most of my guys. So most of my guys, I mean the ladies I've been talking to, we I didn't really start with attraction. I mean I was attracted to like physical features, but not necessarily like not wireless attraction. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Bluetooth.
So, anyways, there was a point where there was this particular girl. She was, let me put it as heady. His head was head, like she was not taking the lead, doing all this stuff. Okay, fine. At some point, I was attracted to you, but eventually that physical attraction just mellowed down. So when I noticed, every time she was calling, you text, good morning, good night, how are you? I was enjoying it. I love attention. But at some point, I was like, I beg you, I never ready to marry you. Like, what are we doing? Are we just friends? Or do you want me to take this somewhere? Or do you picture us in another realm of the spirit or whatever? But eventually, she wanted something more.
Okay.
And unfortunately, anyways, that's
All glory to Jesus.
all glory to Jesus.
All
To
glory
God
to
be the
Jesus.
glory. So, have you been in the talking stage? You?
Me?
Yes, you said you have been. That's
Yeah.
that might bad. How did it end?
How did it end? We grow every day.
This man is so political.
We grow. I'm trying to drive home a point. We grow every day, and the light I have about life is different from the one I had yesterday. All right. If I'm going to Lagos now, and it's dark, I can't see my destination. I have to keep on going for me to see. Like it's in the dark. It is the headlamp that will lead me to my destination. All right. So as we are growing, we are getting to know more about ourselves and about the world generally. So the talking stage. Your question was, did it work out?
What ended it? How did it end?
Okay. What ended it? How did it end? It ended because I already know that this, and this cannot make what we are doing work out.
This, and this.
Yes. They cannot make what we are doing work out. Because
This,
compatibility is very important in values, alignment, and all of those
True
things.
talk.
I didn't know all of that thing before. I didn't know about my purpose. I didn't know about my identity and all of
talk.
those things. But when I began to know more about myself, I knew what I can accept and I knew what I cannot accept. So let's just say that in that talking stage, I grew. And growing means that many a times you have to detach.
So you grew out of talking stage.
You get.
Yeah.
You get.
It is well. It is well. All of us have our stories. All of us have our stories to tell.
Yeah.
But there's another thing that I think we should talk about. Boyfriend, girlfriend. Is it possible for it to be on a? I mean, let's disregard how the world has defined boyfriend, girlfriend, blah blah blah. Is it possible for it to be on a godly level? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, is it possible for? All right, we are not. How do I put it now? We are not fiance, blah blah blah, yet. Although I want to develop my life with you, but it's not, the commitment is not, doesn't even make sense. The commitment is not at that level yet, but I want us to be together. Let us start be doing that. I like you. You know I like you, and I know you like me too. Does that make sense?
No, it does not make sense. I'd say it outrightly. I believe that even upon talking stage, the both of you, even if you've not said it categorically, you should know that this thing will lead to marriage. I don't believe in getting into a relationship that does not lead to marriage.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm wasting productive energy. The energy,
Wasting money.
the creativity that you could have put into your business to make more money, you are using it to raise a girl that will not be your wife. So it's a waste of time.
But it's practice too now. If you if you think about it, it's practice.
Right, but I feel that if you want to be in a relationship with somebody, the both of you should know that one day, you guys are going to walk into the church down the aisle, and the pastor is going to join you
And your mommy
as
and daddy will
husband
be
and
there.
wife. That's it.
Yeah.
That's just it. So in a godly relationship, when you have this at the back of your mind and you are doing it under God, there are boundaries of the things that people will do. All those unnecessarily kissing, right? Being together alone in rooms at ungodly hours, all those things that can trigger.
Being together alone,
right? All those the Bible records now
Yeah.
that flee all appearances of evil.
Yeah.
So you should flee everything that will make you triggered. Don't want to put your hand inside that evil, because we're not firewood and we're not chairs that does not have feelings. We have feelings.
Touch your body, you go
Do
vibrate.
you get? Do you get? So you should do everything, being in a godly relationship, to ensure that you guys are guarded under God. As simple as that.
Just like you said, I was telling myself. In fact, I think it was my mom. My mom mentioned something like that, and she was like, "Okay, is this the something happened? So I'm not going to talk about it." So she was like, "Is this the girl you want to date? So this is the type of person you want to put at home." You understand? Immediately, what that brought to my mind was, if you are dating this particular person, then you should envision marrying her, or not even envision. You should work towards marrying that kind of person. You understand? So if that is not the goal, then scrap it. I mean, then scrap it and do whatever you want to do. So on the final note, what age? What age do you think? What age do you think we should get into relationships and all of that?
What age do you think we should get? What's the age of being an adult in Nigeria again?
18.
Is it not 16?
I don't know.
18.
Is 18
Okay.
now? Yeah.
All right. I don't have a direct answer to as your age being in a relationship.
Because I'm going to use it to tie your legs. Say why you never marry.
So if we check Matthew 22 and verse 37 to 40 thereabouts, we have two very most important commandments that God gave us. Love the Lord your God and love your neighbor as yourself. Right? So it is first loving God before you understand how you can love your neighbor.
Love other people.
Now, the age of being in a relationship is subjective to how much of God you know. The more you behold, the more you see yourself in Christ, right? As you know God, you know yourself. You know what you can deal with. You know what needs to be worked on you. The more you behold God, the more you are able to exhibit all of the fruit of the Spirit that you have, love and all of those things.
Yeah.
The more you even understand the subject matter of love. Because love is a long definition that you need to go and sit down and study. Right? So as you know God, you understand love, and you are able to replicate that understanding into another person's life, so that you will not bleed your trauma on another person. You can be a 17 years old and you are matured enough to commit to loving another person. Right? It depends on how loving you are, and also, I mean, there are just basic matrices to know that you should be in a relationship or be prepared for marriage. Are you done with school?
Yeah, there are procedures that you have.
I mean, do you have a job? Is life going well for you? Do you have a means of livelihood? Right? You cannot bring somebody into your boat. Your boat is leaking. You now bring another person. The both of you will capsize together, and your family will get destroyed at the end of the day. So it's relative. There is no particular age that says that you can be in a relationship. But however, there are some matrices there are some boxes that you must tick. Right? School, work, your relationship with God, which is the most important. So I believe if you've been able to answer those questions by mentorship, discipleship, and coaching, you should be able to
go towards the next step.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think we've spoken a lot. We've discussed a lot. It is February. Any word for those people that will be going for Valentine? Don't say what you posted on WhatsApp.
I mean, it's the season of love. God is love. So I'd say that if you really want to love your partner, you need to understand love as God first before you can be able to give love to somebody else. So that's just it. If you know God as love, what you're going to do with your partner is going to be from the place of your understanding about
the source of love.
exactly. So that's just it.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it is a wrap. It is a wrap. Yep.
So yeah, this YouTube channel is one that you should subscribe to.
Subscribe
because our next episode is coming here. And if you do not subscribe, you're not going to get a notification about the gem we're about to discuss on our next episode. So it's very, very important. Turn on post notifications, subscribe, and comment. We need your comment. We need your feedback on how this conversation went. We want to hear from you. And yes, see you on the next episode. Bye-bye. Wale, you go to fly out. You go to flyer for this thing,
No, flyer for the podcast.
Yes, now.
Sound now.
Like just some. You know that you need to flyer for a podcast now. Exactly.
Are we still testing? Mummies and daddies, boys and girls. This is the.
Don't go talk that, you know.
What mummies and daddies? Why not?
It's true, Sha. We want our area pastors to worship.
Exactly.
They give us money.
Yeah.